Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
And we will see BDD's Syndra, and it's actually his second time this season. He's the only one who's playing it right now. It works really well with the CC setups that they have, and you can also
to truly fight over this objective right now. Umpty just used his ultimate, and they're going to spot him, and Hoya has no idea. This is unfortunate for him. In goes the Lee Sin as First Blood will come down, and Rascal will be able to pick that up. You know, the timing working out here for Gen.G, they're going to be able to pick this one up. And we will have a Mountain Soul on the map here for game number 3. Flash right now. So if they went in for that, would have been like 10 seconds on Flash, and really unfortunate. They're looking for Clid though. He's going to have to ult away now. A lot of damage coming out here from Henna. Yeah. This guy, I feel like they still haven't really figured out. As the kick comes in, Rascal just going to flash and take the life of Hoya, who does not flash away now.
Lava is in a really nice angle here with the shockwave potentially.
He's got to be careful not to get isolated. Has the flash. This is kind of on a knife's edge. Gen.G not exactly confidently making this maneuver. But BDD comes over now.
Umpty is not part of this fight at all, so no smite available. Lava's in position.
Oh, he's going to get over with the Lantern, though, and here we go. The Megadar into the wall, but the smite goes the way of Clid. As Hoya now trying to frontline, and they are going to find Clid. In goes the Lee Sin, looking for the kick, and he will get a huge shockwave. Comes into that back line, but Ruler will survive. And the front line of Gen.G is just too far ahead. Look at Rascal go. This guy is a monster in this game.
Rascal doing everything for Gen.G in this fight.
Oh, and now everybody's getting into it. There was not enough action early on. Trying to now get on top of Henna, but Delight is so good at peeling for this AD carry. It's ridiculous. And Rascal has gone way too deep this time around.
Yeah, it's funny how Rascal give it to Rascal.
Yeah, it's going to be hyper carry against hyper carry eventually with some really good setup on both sides. As in goes Rascal again.
Why?
Gets rooted. Yeah, at least he has the stopwatch, but where's the safeguard? At least the Flash Devour has to be used to save him here.
Slow's coming through. Can Fredit BRION actually follow up on this? That's the question.
They're going to have to get in there right now. But the damage is pretty huge. We're at 3,000 health. Teleport right on top of them. And they're going to have to kite back. Now you see Clid trying to get on in there. He wants it, but he will not get it. And Clid goes in, and the damage is coming out now from Henna. As huge from BDD, at least, trying to get on top of him. Ruler's desperately trying to get excited as the kick comes in from Rascal on the top side, and he will be able to isolate Henna, and that's all they really had to do. As Lava has a lot of health, but now he's all alone up against the two carries here on the side of Gen.G. That's going to be enough damage to push them away.
Turret down here. Baron buffs up for another minute. They're going to try to push this turret into inhibitor turret and then inhibitor because they can actually 4-1 this. No one could deal with Rascal. Hoya is dead, and there's not a single member of Fredit BRION that could deal with this Lee Sin. You rotate multiple over to deal with the Lee Sin, and then you end up losing out on mid, so you're losing a tug of war on both sides. They won't be able to push it any further, though. Going to be a reset to top now to just try to further this gold lead. You know, it's been a very, very volatile game. Got to be so careful right now against this Lee Sin.
All right, Umpty, that's not it. This is also the power of the Syndra, right? Just calmly, kind of. Okay, well they're just trying to clear the waves right now. Shockwave CD is pretty short at this point in time, so don't freak out.
Yeah, no, it's extremely common to do.
Yeah.
Means that Gen.G have to wait a really long time for that next wave. But Rascal resets, buys his GA. That's why he had the BF sword from earlier. He was just one step away from finishing that. Now he's got that online.
Yeah.
And it just becomes even more difficult now. 50 seconds to go until this next mountain.
To jump over. BDD quietly having a very strong game as well. Here we go.
Look at the positioning of that ball. It's really frustrating once again for Gen.G to actually come in here.
Trying to poke him away and push him back and get the ball out as the smite will go the way of Gen.G. That is Mountain Soul. Come around here from Rascal trying to get on top of Henna, but the flash comes in. We're just zooming in onto this. He's looking for the kill. The flash on in. Can he actually get it? The Gore Drinker is enough to keep him alive to get the kill as everybody has to flash away from the Scatter the Weak.
That should be game. The shielding comes through.
Oh, they're in there.
Delight's definitely dead, and now Gen.G is on the chase. It's an angry bear. This is such a one-sided game. After such a fantastic game, too, it was back and forth. There was a lot of tension, and sure, the snitch was caught in the end, but in this third and final game, Gen.G just run away with it, and we'll never know what a closer game could have looked like with these two drafts, the upgrade.
And the GA purchase was perfect, actually, because it allows him to just go in without any recourse, right? I mean, even if you kill him, he already did so much damage. He pushed Henna out of the fight, and there was not really much they could do to stop the Lee Sin. You can't really get away from him. Henna does with the Thresh and all of your flashes and summoners.
Henna does not have ultimate for this defense. There's going to be a shockwave. Gen.G have 30 seconds to Baron, so they don't actually have to push the issue here. They have a lot of minions, but only with a Xin Zhao dead. They're not going to... Win becomes a box fan, I don't know.
Hey, some of those are pretty strong.
Yeah, no? Actually quite stronger than Wind, in fact, in most cases. Yeah. Not the best analogy, but, you know, it was a pretty flimsy Xin Zhao,
You had
sadly.
some good ones today, so, you know, you had to balance it out a little bit. Okay, here we go, trying to get on top of Ruler as the Devourer comes in, but he's able to flash away and get some space. The Narbar is here, so Gen.G are like, okay, guys, let's not throw it just yet. We have minions pushing, super minions into the base, so they don't have to overdo it, but they do lose the flash here on Ruler. Flash, heal, and cleanse, but
there's not a lot they could do. Now, Lava does have teleport, but they can't group up here. They have to deal with the bot pressure. They have to deal with the top pressure.
Uh-oh. Well,
Omti is way out of... I mean, that is... I mean, that's... He got picked, okay? I don't know what else to say. Like,
yes,
he was way too far out there, trying to control some of the vision, dies for it. There's no good decision here anymore for Fredit BRION. Every choice is a losing one. They're 10,000 gold behind. I mean, Henna doesn't have his ultimate. Like, again, same situation.
There it is. They get another pick. And now with the Jinx online and the amount of work that Rascal has done in this game, doesn't look like there's anything. There's another scout of the week, exactly what you said when we saw the draft. Comes to life before our eyes. And that's going to do it, guys. Gen.G will pick up the win here tonight, 2-1. Very dominant in a couple of the games, at least. As were able to put up their best effort, but Gen.G will remain undefeated here at the LCK as they pick up their 7th series win in a row.